All righty. Do you have a block? Yeah, okay. All right. Welcome to Heart and Soul Yoga with Sharon. I am Sharon. Welcome to our athlete class today. If you have a block, you will need that. And that should do it, unless you need something specific for Savasana. So we're going to get started at a comfortable seat. Whatever that might look for you. Let those hands come to rest. Bring those eyes closed. Make that back nice and straight and tall. And we're just going to settle into our breath here. Settle into ourselves here. So while we're paused here, let's take a moment and just maybe think about this summer season that we've just started because of the summer solstice yesterday. And actually today is International Day of Yoga. So we'll celebrate those two combined today. So maybe set a little intention for yourself with this summer season and this International Day of Yoga. Whatever that intention might be. Maybe it's to just enjoy the summer, enjoy the warmth of the sun, enjoy family when you can. Maybe it's just to allow yourself to continue this path of your yoga journey. So take a moment, set that little intention here. And we'll start to deepen our breath here. Take it nice and low into the belly, feeling that belly rise with the inhale. And slightly release with the exhale. Nice deep inhale, starting to feel that rhythm. Nice slow exhale. Just continue with that breath, feeling the natural pauses in between. Take a couple more nice deep breaths here. And when your next exhale has been completely released, slowly bring those eyes open. Yeah. All right. Take the hands out to the sides. And we'll inhale, take the arms up overhead. Exhale, take them down just to shoulder height. Open up the heart center. Inhale, take them back up overhead. Exhale again, just to shoulder height. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale up overhead. Exhale to shoulder height. Inhale back up overhead. Exhale to shoulder height. Pause here with the arms at shoulder height. We're going to release the left arm, let the right arm go across the chest. Take the left arm, hook it into the right arm, finding a shoulder stretch here. 2 more breaths here. And with your next exhale, release back up to shoulder height. Release the right arm and take the left arm across. Hook that left arm and shoulder stretch on the opposite side. One more nice deep breath. And with your next exhale, release both arms down to the sides. All right, let's come into a side bend, left hand out to the side. Inhale the right arm up overhead and take it into that side bend. And again, if you want to walk that left hand out a little bit to get you a little deeper, if that feels good, or maybe let that left arm, forearm release down to the mat. Oh, yeah. Nice deep breaths here. One more breath. And we'll use our exhale on the right arm to bring us upright. Beautiful. Opposite side. Right hand down. Inhale left. Exhale, take it into the side bend. Let that right arm extend out to get a little deeper if that feels good, or let that right arm release forearm to the mat. If you go the right arm, forearm down to the mat, make sure that left hip stays in contact with the mat. Don't be lifting up there. You want to get the deep stretch in the side. Beautiful. Take one more nice deep breath. And exhale, left arm, bring it upright. Inhale, take both arms up overhead. Lead with the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Let the hands come down as far as feels good. Let the forehead release down. Let's take one more nice deep breath. Walk the body upright. And let's make our way to a tabletop. Get that good alignment in your tabletop. Hands coming straight down out of the shoulders. Nice strong fingers. Pointer fingers pointing up to the top of your mat. Hips directly underneath the knees, or on top of the knees, sorry. We don't want them under the knees. That would not be good. All right, so we're going to do a little round of cat-cow here, but we're going to add a little version to that after a couple rounds. So let's inhale. Let's lift the chin, lift up, belly drop towards the floor. Exhale, bring the chin to the chest, arch the back. Inhale, extend the chin out, let the belly drop. Exhale, take the chin to the chest, arch the back. All right, our next exhale, we're going to add a variation if it works for you. Inhale, we're going to let the chin lift up, belly drops. And as we exhale, we're going to come up with the hips, curl up, let the tops of the feet remain on the floor. Inhale, take it back out to cow. Ooh, yeah. Exhale, if it works, send it up. Inhale, take it back out. And we'll do that one more time. And we'll take it to neutral tabletop here. Pause here for a breath. And we're going to take our right leg back. And we're going to extend it straight back, and we're going to curl the toes under. Let the toes come down to the mat. There you go. And then we're going to slowly begin to press that right heel back towards the floor. Kind of pushing back with the hands a little bit. Get a nice deep stretch along the calf, the hamstring. And we're going to take 2 more nice deep breaths here. Now stay here. We're going to see if we can hover that left knee as we continue to press the right heel back. Beautiful. One more breath. And we'll release it back to tabletop. Pause here. Awesome. Let's do the opposite side. Left leg back. Let the toes curl under. Start to press the heel back towards the mat. Press into the floor with the hands. Have a nice soft gaze towards the mat, to nose towards the mat. And let's lift that right leg, hover that right knee. Breathe here. One more breath. And release it back to tabletop. Oh, maybe do a round of cat-cow here. Maybe go down to the forearms to give those wrists a little bit of a break. Or you can take it into a puppy pose here if you want. Take one more breath wherever you are. And let's make our way back up to tabletop. All right, here we go. Inhale, we're gonna fire hydrant the right leg. Send it knee straight out to the side. Exhale, release it back down. Inhale, raise the right leg bent. Exhale, bring it back down. Try to keep that leg in a 90-degree angle. Keep your gaze gently at your mat as you continue. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, lowering. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Keep pressing into the floor with the hands. Exhale, lower. 1 more time. And lower. Beautiful. Pause here. Take a breath. Fire hydrant on the opposite side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Press into the floor with those hands. Support your body. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Beautiful. Inhale, lift. And lower. Let's do that 2 more times. Follow your breath. Nice gentle gaze towards the mat. Keep your neck in alignment. Keep your spine healthy. 1 more. Awesome. Pause here. Go down to the forearms. Give the arms, wrists a little bit of break. When you feel ready, make your way back to tabletop. This time we're going to extend the right leg straight back, parallel to the floor. And then we're going to take it across, just directly across. And then we're going to pause here and take 3 really nice deep breaths. Keep that gaze gently at the mat. 1 more breath. And we'll lift the right leg back and release it back to tabletop. All right, opposite side. Lift the left leg and take it across. Peek back at the toes if that works. Take some nice deep breaths. Bring your gaze back to the mat. One more breath. And we'll release it back to tabletop. Release it down to puppy pose one more time. Let those wrists have a little bit of a break. And we'll make our way back to tabletop as we prepare for our first down dog here. Roll those toes under, take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, let's release the hips up. Let the heels release back. Bend those knees if you need to here. And we'll spend a few breaths here, just moving, maybe hips side to side, maybe bending the knees, walking the dog, pedaling it out. So just spend a little time here in this first down dog. Get the stretch that you need where you need it. Oh. Settle into your neutral down dog here. Pause here. I'm going to walk the left foot in towards the center. And then we're going to extend the right leg straight up, find three-legged dog. And then we're going to bend that right knee. And then we're going to pulse back and forth. Open out to the right, bring it back center. Open back up to the right, sending the foot off to the left. Exhale, back center. Just find your breath pattern, move with your breath, just keep pulsing back and forth. One more time. And with your next exhale, bring the knee all the way through. Find low lunge. Bring the body slowly upright. Pause here with the arms down to the sides. Walk that front foot out as far as you need to get a nice deep stretch, but still keep that knee on top of the ankle. So you want the stretch to be in the left hip, the left quad. Breathe here. Inhale, take the arms up overhead, palms together. Exhale, send it back into a crescent. Ooh, yeah. Just take it as far as feels good here. Nice deep breaths. One more. Bring it back center. Release the hands down, frame it. Curl the back toe under. Step it back to down dog. Find your neutral down dog. Pause here for a breath or two. And let's walk the right foot into the center. Lift the left leg. Find three-legged dog. Bend that left leg and then start that pulse. Opening out, stacking the hips, bringing it back center, maybe with the inhale, exhale, open back out. Whatever breath works, use what works. Keep pulsing, opening. Do that 2 more times. And with your next exhale, bring the knee all the way through, find low lunge. Find the low lunge that works for you. Let those hands just rest down at the sides for right now. Feel the stretch, find the stretch that works for you. Walk that front foot out as far as you feels good to you. Beautiful. Inhale, take the arms up overhead, palms together. Exhale, find your crescent. One more breath. Exhale. We'll send the hands all the way down. Take it back to down dog. Curl the toe under, step it back. We'll take it just a couple more breaths here in down dog. Let's look to our hands, and we're going to slowly walk the feet to the hands, coming into a forward fold. Bend the knees if you need to here, not a big deal. Inhale, halfway lift, slide the hands up the shins. Exhale, fold down. Let the crown of the head really release down here. And we're going to press into the floor, circle, sweep the arms out to the sides. Bring the palms together up overhead. Exhale. Find your heart center. Let's pause here in mountain pose. Let the hands release down. Make sure those feet are right underneath your hips here. Toes are pointing right to the top of the mat. Relax the shoulders back. Relax those knees. One more breath here. All right, we'll start a little flow here. Inhale, take the arms up to overhead into extended mountain. Exhale, sit back in chair. Inhale, back up to extended mountain. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep it up, straight up to extended mountain. Exhale, sit in chair. Inhale, back up to extended mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Let the crown of the head really release down. Inhale, straight up to extended mountain. Exhale, chair. Inhale, back up to extended mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, straight up to extended mountain. Let's do that one more time. Exhale, chair. Inhale, back up to extended mountain. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, straight up to extended mountain. Palms together. Exhale, heart center. Pause here. Beautiful. All right, let's do a few rounds of sun salutations. We'll take a couple breaths at the lunges to give ourselves a little bit deeper lunge there. So here we go. Inhale, circle, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, half lift. And fold. Really let that crown of the head release down. Inhale, step the right foot back. Find your high lunge. Exhale here. Inhale. Exhale, take it a little deeper if that works. One more inhale. Exhale, send the hands down, step it back to plank, and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up to cobra. Curl the toes. Exhale, find down dog. Inhale, bring that right foot forward, finding lunge. We'll take a couple extra breaths there. Exhale here. Inhale nice and deep. Exhale, take it a little deeper if that feels good. Pressing the heel back. Inhale one more time. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle, sweep the arms up. Exhale, heart center, left side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, half lift, flatten your back. Beautiful. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step that left foot back, finding your lunge. Exhale here. Inhale, nice and deep. Exhale, go a little deeper. Press that back heel down if it feels good. Inhale one more time. Exhale, release the hands down. Step it back to plank. and lower. Inhale, find your cobra. Curl the toes. Exhale, find down dog. Inhaling, sending the left foot forward, finding your lunge. Exhale here. Inhale nice and deep. Exhale, press that heel back. Take it a little deeper if it feels good. Inhale here. Exhale, step it into forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle sweep up. And heart center. Let's do one more time to each side with that extra breath or two there at lunge. Here we go. Inhale, circle sweep up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. And fold. Stepping that right foot back, find your lunge. Exhale here. Inhale nice and deep. Exhale, take it a little deeper if that feels good. Find the stretch that you need. Inhale nice and deep. Exhale, send the hands forward. Step it back to plank and lower down. Inhale, find your cobra. Curl the toes. Exhale, find your down dog. Inhaling, sending the right foot forward into the lunge. Exhale here. Inhale nice and deep. Exhale, take the lunge deeper if it feels good. Inhale nice and deep. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Fold it. And circle sweep up. And heart center. Left side. Here we go. Circle sweep up. Swan dive down. Half lift. Fold it. Left foot goes back to your lunge. Exhale here. Inhale nice and deep. Exhale, take it as deep as you need to stretch. Inhale nice and deep. Exhale, send the hands down, frame it, plank and lower. Curl the toes, find your down dog. Left foot lunge. Exhale here. Inhale nice and deep. Exhale, press it down, take it a little deeper. Inhale nice and deep. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. And we'll circle sweep that arms up. And we'll find our mountain pose. The hands can stay at heart center or they can release down to the side. Yep, getting a little sweat on here. Beautiful. All right. Inhale, we're going to circle sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, we're going to fold it down, just swan dive it down. We're going to step the right foot back, find warrior one. Just keep the arms down at the sides, pause here. We're going to walk it into warrior two, straight from here. Find your warrior two. The gaze can be out the top left fingers, or it can be at the heart center, whatever works for you. Zip up those inner thighs. Here we go. Nice deep breath here. Take one more breath. Let's find reverse warrior. Let that left hand guide you back. Keep that lunge in the front. Don't lose it. I saw that. Nice deep breaths here. Nice strong back leg here. One more breath. Take it back to warrior two. Pause here. Yeah, that's why we did those shoulder stretches earlier. Nice deep breath. Release the hands. Walk that back foot in. We're going to find triangle. Here's where you can opt out for that block if you should need it. So you can place it either in front or behind the leg. I tend to like to put it behind. We're going to start to straighten that right leg. Let the right arm, straighten in the left leg. Both legs are straight. There you go. If you don't have a block, you can just let the hand float to a shin or down to the ankle, whatever feels good here. Just make sure you're open out to the long side of your mat with your body. Kind of like if you were flush against the wall. Beautiful. One more breath. Slight bend in the left knee as you release the right arm down, circle up, walk it out to warrior one, pose. Pause here. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. Exhale, send them down, frame in the front foot, and step it back to down dog. We'll pause here in down dog. While you're down here, if you didn't have your block close by, go ahead and set it close by so you have it. You can always opt to drop into tabletop for a few breaths or into puppy pose if that works for you. Let's take one more breath. All right, and we're going to look towards the hands as we bring the right foot forward, finding warrior one, hands down at the sides. Get all those good alignment points. Take one more breath. And we're going to walk it all the way out into warrior two, straight from there. Find all those good alignment points. Zip up those inner thighs. Awesome job. Now breathe. Let's take two more breaths. Find your reverse warrior. Keep that lunge in the front. Breathe here, breathe. One more breath. Send it back to warrior two. Pause here. Let's release the hands and we're going to find that triangle. Walk that back foot in ever so slightly. If you're using your block, have that where it feels best. Straighten that right leg. Both legs become straight. And then we're going to open out the heart center to the long side of the mat by reaching the left arm up to the sky. Beautiful. One more nice deep breath here in triangle. I'm going to let the left arm float down. Right knee bends ever so slightly. We're going to circle sweep the arms up, bringing you back to warrior two. But then we're going to release those arms, straighten the right leg, and then turn to the long side of the mat. If you're not facing me and you want to turn so you're facing me, feel free to do that. Just happened to work out for me to be facing you. All right, so I want the feet to be parallel with each other, not pointing out to the sides, parallel to each other. And we're going to make sure we have that block right in front and center. Beautiful. All right, we're going to inhale, take the arms up overhead. And exhale, we're just going to fold forward, just at the hinge, but not all the way down. We're going to find kind of like a half fold here. Now, if the arms out in front doesn't feel comfortable to you, you can bring them to the heart center. You can bring them to the hips. You can send them out airplane. So find what feels good. If they feel good out in front, hold that. Try to make sure your back is nice and flat. Get your gaze down at the mat. Let's take one more nice deep breath. We're going to release the hands to the block. Pause here. Check out those hips a little bit if you need to. Now we're going to bring the left hand to the block. And we're going to slowly let that right arm explode up, finding a twist, opening up. So you have some options here. You can leave the hand on the block at the tall setting. You can set it down a little bit lower. You can do it without the block. You can take the block and take it out away from the body a little bit further. So play around with this twist here a little bit. Just keep breathing. Keep breathing. Let's take one more breath. All right, we're going to let that right hand float down. Pause here with both hands on the block if that's where you're at, or if the hands are down at the mat floor, that's an option as well. All right, let's twist up the left side. So right hand comes to the block, and we're going to just let that left hand guide from the heart center and release up. You can play around with that block, or maybe releasing down to the floor, maybe sending that block out a little bit away from your body, whatever you need here. Find what works, find what feels good, find the stretch that you need. Breathe here. Let's take one more breath. And we're going to release it down. You can set the block off to the side. We're going to bend the knees really, really deep here. Send the hands to the small of the back, thumbs facing the spine. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale. Bring the body upright. This time we're going to turn the feet out to that 45-degree angle. All right. Inhale, take the arms out to 5-point star. Exhale, I'm going to send it into goddess. We're going to do a few pulses and then we're going to sit in goddess. Inhale, back up to 5-point star. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, 5-point star. Exhale, goddess. And the next time we're going to sit in goddess. So get yourself ready. Inhale, 5-point star. Exhale, take it to goddess. So tilt those pelvis in if you need to a little bit. Maybe lift the toes if you need a little bit more. Beautiful. Now we're going to do a few side bends here in the goddess pose right from here. So we're going to take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, we're going to release the right elbow towards the right thigh. Leave the left hand right where it is. Beautiful. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, releasing the left elbow towards the thigh. Awesome. So just in that little plane there, inhale, bring it back center. Exhale to the right. Really working those inner thighs. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Let's do that 2 more times to each side. Just follow your breath. One more time. The inner thighs are probably screaming at you right now. Ooh, yeah. Inhale, back center. Exhale. Open back out. Let the hands release down. Just pause here. we're going to slowly turn the feet towards the top of the mat. Find your warrior one stance here. Then we're going to walk that left foot in just to where they're about 2 feet apart, maybe or so. Oh, you were turned around, sorry. Okay, so then we're going to take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, we're going to hinge at the hips. Pause here. Pause here. Notice how that feels. Now, if you need to reach for your block, you're welcome to do that, or if you want to take the hands all the way down to the mat. And then we're going to let the crown of the head release down, pyramid pose, let the hips release back. Let's take 2 more breaths. We're going to step the left foot back, let that left knee drop down, finding lunge, low lunge, very good. And then we're going to work our way to lizard here. So we're going to walk that right foot out, send it out into a 45-degree angle. You got your block right there for those forearms if you need it. So release down as far as feels good here. Maybe it's to the block, maybe it's all the way down to the floor. Once you're down, let that crown of the head release down. Send that breath to where you need it here. Let's take 2 more breaths. All right, we're going to slowly bring the body upright. Walk it back out to that low lunge. Curl the back toe under. And let's send it to down dog. Pause here for a couple breaths in your down dog. All right, let's look to our hands. We're going to bring the left foot forward. And then we're going to slowly let that right foot walk in. First, finding pyramid. So let that foot go as close as you need here. Find the block if you need it here. Let the crown of the head release down. Send the hips back towards the back of the mat. So the feet are almost squared up to the top of the mat. Beautiful. Both legs as straight as possible here. If you need a slight bend in the front knee, that's quite all right. The goal is to get it nice and straight, to get that nice stretch along the back of the leg. Let's take 2 more breaths. All right, let's release the right leg back. Find your low lunge. And we'll work our way to lizard. So we'll walk that left foot out, turn it out to a 45. Use your block for your forearms if you need that. Take it as deep as feels good here. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to slowly work my way into this one. Oh yeah, there we go. Let the crown of the head release down and let that breath flow where it needs to. Let's take 2 more breaths. slowly begin to release. Walking that left foot in, finding your lunge. And we're going to step it back to down dog from here. So curling the toe under and step it back. We'll take a couple breaths here in down dog. We're going to slowly release out to plank. And then we're going to let the hips drop down, find up dog. Take it back to down dog. Inhale, send it out to plank. Exhale, drop it to up dog. Take it back to down dog. Inhale out to plank one more time. Exhale, drop it up dog. Take the inhale and back to down dog. Let's take one more nice deep breath. Let's drop it down the tabletop. And we'll take a couple of moments here at tabletop, moving whatever feels good here. Maybe it's some hip circles at this point. Maybe it's just back to child's pose. Maybe it's some more cat-cow. Whatever feels good here. When you're ready, make your way back to your neutral tabletop. And we're going to bring those knees together, thighs together, curl the toes under, and we're going to slowly let the body sit back onto the heels. Again, using something in between, a block or a blanket if that feels better. Pause here for just a couple breaths. Let's take one more nice deep breath. All right, let's slowly release the hips off to one side, legs off to the other. Have a block at your side as you make your way down to your back, and have whatever you need for Savasana close by as well. And we're just going to start out in corpse pose, just letting the body completely release out. All right, we'll start with supported bridge. So bring the feet to the mat at bridge position. Brush the heels with the fingertips. That allows you to know that the feet are in their right spot. And we're going to take a nice deep inhale as we lift the hips just high enough to where we can slide that block under in whatever setting. Maybe it's the low setting, maybe it's the mid setting, maybe it's all the way up to the high setting. And we're going to release the arms out to the sides, palms facing the ceiling. Let those hips melt into that block. And we're just going to pause here for a few breaths, just in supported bridge. We're going to let the legs float up towards the ceiling. You can do one leg at a time if that works. Keep the hips nice and melted into the block. And just play around with this, whether you cross the feet, maybe lean them off to one side or the other, or maybe just let them float towards the ceiling. a couple more breaths here with the legs up towards the ceiling. Keep that chin tucked in, keep that neck healthy. I'm going to slowly let the legs lower down to the mat. You can do it one leg at a time until the heels come in contact with the mat. Or you can go back to supported bridge first and then extend the legs out, whatever works for you. Flex those feet once the heels are down on the floor. Feel that nice front body stretch here. Take one more breath here. Release the feet back to supported bridge. With your next inhale, lift the hips just high enough where you can slide the back out from underneath. Exhale, start to slowly come down. And then we'll come into a supine twist. So hug in the knees. We'll let the right hand guide the knees down to the right. The left arm floats out to the T. Pause here for a few breaths. On your next inhale, bring the knees to center. And then we'll let the left hand guide the knees down to the left. Right arm releases out to a T. Let that breath flow where it needs to here. One more breath. All right, bring those knees to center, hug them in, rock side to side. And then we're going to make our way down for our Savasana. So using whatever comforts you need here. Maybe it's a bolster underneath the knees, blanket rolled up underneath the knees, blanket on the body to give it a little weight. Eye pillow, if that works for you. We're going to start to let the body slow down here. Breath, heart rate, everything slows down. Body becomes very heavy as it releases into the mat. And maybe before you totally release into Shavasana, bring your intention that you set at the beginning of practice back to your mind. And then slowly release into your Shavasana. Let your breath come back into your awareness here. Start to add some small bodily movements, fingers, toes, ankles, wrists. And then when it feels right, you're going to slowly roll to one side. Pause on that side for a breath or two. All right, let's use the arms and the hands to press the body up. Making your way back to a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you. Hopefully it feels better. All right, let's release the hands off to the side, palms facing the ceiling. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. Bring the palms together. Exhale, release to the heart center. Bow ever so slightly to yourself and thank yourself for allowing this time for you to stretch and breathe, even on these busy summer evenings. Thank you for continuing to practice your yoga. And I think your body thanks you too. The light in me sees and honors the light in each of you. Namaste. All right, thanks for joining in, and as always, be well.